Alright, here in the finals we have a excellent hand, one that I'm very happy to keep. Our opponent has a pretty nasty red-black aggro deck. He's got all the Diregraph Ghouls we passed, so it's a very good chance he opens with Diregraph Ghoul. Thankfully he didn't, but he's got Curse of Stalked Prey. He's got just a lot of good cards at his disposal. So we do too. And this is a hand that can win it, so we'll see what we can do. Blood Craze Neonate. That looks like a Silent Departure target to me. I usually, against red-black aggro, especially this kind that's just ultra pace, I have no problem playing a turn 2 Silent Departure, so I will do so. Just keeps him from having a play on his turn 3 that's relevant, unless he top decks a Diregraph Ghoul, I guess, but I'll live with that. He did, in fact, top deck the... Oh, no, okay. Blazing Torch, much better than Diregraph Ghoul. As, for us, that is. Niblis of the Breath. Alright. I can handle that. So we'll play our Niblis. And pass the turn. I may actually just trade the Niblis for the Neonate. Just because our deck is going to have so much better late game than a red-black aggro deck, that I think it's actually worth it. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Most of the things he's going to play, I can kill with this Slayer next turn anyway, and he can always kill our Niblis with the Blazing Torch, and I'd rather him kill like a Slayer with it or something. So I can pretty much kill everything he plays at this point, yeah. Alright. So, we're just gonna go ahead and slay. We'll do the Diregraph Ghoul. So this turn he's probably just going to equip and then try and kill the Slayer, which is fine. We're just trying to keep him off damage for as long as possible. Just set ourselves up for this sweet Curse of Death's Hold to take over the game. Alright. Him killing Slayer is actually not a big deal because Slayer already did his job, eating up his attacks, which is good. Okay. We can victim that with the double black, but I'd rather curse if we get that. Cultist is fine. I think at this point I'd rather do the Runebinder though, just because I can start plucking guys out of my graveyard and getting zombies and not devote cards from my hand, and this sort of motivates him to use removal. Got Brimstone Volley, mana at the ready. Alright, we get Tributed, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll take it. Take our medicine. Oh, he's got plays. Oh, he's got Pump. I see, okay. Well, this guy's not flipping, which is good. So, Curse off the top is still a really good play. Even though he can hit us with that Feral Ridgewolf, I would still Curse, I think, just because it would turn off a lot of things in his deck. But instead, I'm going to be Selhoff Occultist Sting. We'll see what that does. At this point, block the Feral Ridgewolf if we get the chance. Alright. Blocking that. See if he wants to pump all his resources into it. Okay. He is indeed. Alright, so we're going to be taking 4, but we're killing the Ridge Wolf. So, and milling ourselves, because we have Lingering Souls and something else that I would like to hit. Well, I would have liked to have drawn those, but it's okay. Alright. No plays. Towergeist. Alright, so we play Towergeist, digging for a swamp still. Which we got. Let's put that in our yard, play this, and pass the turn. So hopefully he plays 1 toughness creatures for days. Do I want to take 3 here, or just chump and lose a guy? I'm at 12. Not the safest life total. I think I am going to take it. A little bit risky there, but we're running a little bit low on action, and we finally get to play our Curse of Death's Hold, so hopefully it's a 1 toughness creature again. That would be the ideal one. Instead, it's a Ravenous Demon. Okay. Which we can, in fact, kill with Victim. Correct? Yeah. But until then, we're going to curse our opponent. Kill Mr. Iron Fang. Am I blocking the 3 now? Don't think I am. No, I am. At this point I am blocking. Now that I'm at 9, I'm going to block the 3. Can't take any more. I've got the Victim for it. I can Evil Twin it and then Victim it. If he had had a human there, it would have been pretty bad news. 2 cards in our opponent's hand remaining. He's got another play though. Wake Dancer with Morbid. We can do that too. 2 can play at that game. Land, huh? Okay. Victim this. And Evil Twin. The Wake Dancer. With some Morbid. And our guys are better than his. Okay. So, close to stabilizing here, although our opponent does have more cards in his hand now. We've got the South Departure in the yard. We also have a ton of good drops that good draws we can get. It's forbidden pre-combat. See what nasty things we can get. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty little thing to get. Alright, so swing with the zombie, see if he double blocks. Just trying to trick him here because I'm going to kill the Wake Dancer anyway. Although I could flashback Lingering Souls too. Changed my mind. I should have attacked with the Wake Dancer, but that's okay. So we're going to play this. And then we're going to play this. And then we pass the turn. Put our opponent in a pretty difficult position right now. He's returning the Ravenous Demon. I see, okay. That's pretty good. And this is a human, so he can, in fact, make it a 9/9 at some point. No, actually he can't. I see. Okay. So I know what I'm doing. He's going to sack it in response, and then I'm going to bounce his Ravenous Demon. Alright, this will be good. So we're going to kill this. Sack it in response. Or not? Okay. Yeah, let's just attack with our flyers and just Silent Departure the demon. Eat up his turn again. I should have Silent Departure pre-combat so I could have swung in with everything. I just wasn't sure if I wanted a Forbidden instead, but I'm pretty low on life, so I'd rather just eat up his plays. Yeah, I mean, it was a mistake because I could have gotten in with the zombie too, but that's okay. I'm going to live with it. Demon again. Okay, Butcher's Cleaver. Yeah, that's pretty good on our Wake Dancer. I think the rule of thumb is take Cleaver. Oops. Not swinging at the zombie. Okay, so this looks right. Taking it all. We're gaining some life. Things are looking pretty good. Russet Wolves. So our opponent is most likely dead. Alright, he just scooped. That's good. Saved us a little bit of time. I mean, I'm pretty sure we had that game anyway. I was gonna equip the Spirit. I think I was willing to risk it at that point, equipping the Spirit and getting in for lethal. Although he probably has Geist Flame or something in there, I'm not sure. But pretty lucky he did not have a hugely fast start there, which is nice. I think we just don't have a lot of tools to combat that deck. Besides the ones we already have in our deck. I meant to say we don't have a ton of sideboard tools to combat our opponent. I think we're actually just well set up as it is. So, yeah, let's just do the next game and hope we can repeat what we've been doing here. We have a totally keepable hand. Would like to not mull to 6 cards. Turn 1 Diagraph Ghoul is usually pretty good, as would a turn 1 Reckless Waif be, but did not have it, which is good. Playing Torch for sure, since we have our turns. Well, we don't necessarily have turn 2 open. I just want to leave it open for Victim. Alright, no turn 2 play is also very, very good. Anytime your aggro opponent is not playing spells, it is good. So he also has Pyre Heart Wolf in his deck, which seems like a likely turn 3 play for him. Or nothing. Alright, well he's got Tribute mana open, but I don't really care if Diagraph Captain dies, so I'm going to play it. I am willing to let that be eaten by a Tribute. I think if he had it, he would have played it there, so because there's really no reason not to. What is his 4-drop? don't know what's going on. How could our opponent not have a play? Alright, so attack. And play Stitcher's Apprentice, and we'll leave up the Victim of Night. Did he keep a hand because of a turn 5 Ravenous Demon or something? Is that what's going on? Yep. Not the strongest line of play I've ever seen. In fact, I am going to Victim it now. Just because I'd like to play Cleaver next turn and still leave up Stitcher's Apprentice. Slayer. So I could bash for 3 here. I still died over like Rolling Timbler anyway. No, I think I am going to play the Cleaver and then leave up my Stitcher's Apprentice. For random removal my opponent must have in his hand. Alright, see if he Ghoul Caller's Chance and plays it again. And then I will Death's Caress it. Unless I draw a white. Oh wait, no, I can't slay a demon. I can't slay a demon because it's not wicked. Alright, that's pretty awesome right here for us. Runechanter's Pike with no instants or sorceries in the graveyard and a guy that already has first strike, so not really intimidated. Could do the Stitcher's Apprentice now, but choosing not to. Why don't we torch it up right now? Oh no, let's torch it up on this guy. That makes more sense. Alright, so we'll torch this guy. Could bash for 5, but that Tower Geist is just itching to be played, so I will oblige it and play it. Try to see what we get. Silent Departure in a Swamp. Let's go with the Departure on that one. I would like to time walk my opponent of any potential creatures he drops. We're looking real good. We're looking real good right now. Something huge? That's pretty good. I mean, we're still going to win the race. But no, this is something I Death's Caress. Unless I get the white mana. So, we're going to E4 here. He's like trying to juke me into blocking or something. No, I'll take 4. Happy to take 4. Okay. Alright, so get in for a bunch. And kill Warlord. Pass the turn. So now big things, we can just bounce them. Blockers, we can just bounce them, plus equip Cleaver. Look like we're in pretty good shape here. Pretty well set up to win this. Gray Ogre from our opponent. And Gray Ogre equipped with First Strike. I see. Okay. I think we just equip Cleaver. And bounce? I mean, yeah, let's just bounce. Why not? Maybe he'll just seed. No, he's not quite dead yet. So we bring him to 1. Alright, won the finals. So, pretty awesome. What can I say about this draft? Well, we got an amazing pool. We got Curse of Death's Hold, Evil Twin, Butcher's Cleaver. I can't believe I was even like hesitant about it because it came up huge. All of our matches, I feel like Butcher's Cleaver came up huge. Runebinder, I guess he didn't really do anything. So I'm not saying he's bad. I just didn't get a chance to abuse him. Lingering Souls, obviously, at this point, if you don't already know, Lingering Souls is absolutely insane. Anything else I can say about this deck? No, it just turned out great. I don't do 3-color too terribly often because it hurts the mana base a little bit, but the Traveler's Amulet turned out to pay off, which was nice. Yeah, this deck was a lot of fun to play. I'm really glad we won it. So have fun. I'll see you guys next time.